All right, boys. Let's have some fun. Seriously. God, my hair is completely out of control. Thought these women were nuts. All right, let's see what this, let's see what we got today.
But what about all those men out there, though, that didn't bother buying their baby mums anything for Mother's Day? What about all of them, eh? What about all of them? Not even a card, no? Not even a text, not even a flower. No flower. Not even a thank you for looking after your child every day. Nothing. I'll tell you what, mate.
I don't know what part of the world she lives in, but here in America, I'm pretty sure every month around the 1st is Mother's Day for you. It's called child support. What? Oh, that's beautiful.
Hey, tell you what, mate.
Oh, Jesus.
So guys, I have a question for you. I'm immigrant in America. I just moved like less than 1 year. I live in Houston.
Congratulations. You're an immigrant in America. You're basically just American. Look at what is with beauty subjective, tattoos, I get it.
And I'm a single mom. I have no friends and family here. I'm like kind of alone here. So if I go on a date with someone, I always ask to pay for a babysitter. Sometimes it's 50, sometimes 70, sometimes 100. Depends on the time, and yeah, depends on the time. Is it okay for you to pay for a babysitter if you just go on the first date? Let me know in the comments.
The answer is hell no.
Dude, did you see? Like, no judgment here. If you're new to the channel, or if you're new here, those nose ring things piss me off the most. And you guys that have been watching, you guys know how I feel about these nose rings. But this is already a no for me. Okay? The tattoo on the forehead, I get it. It's innovating. No one's doing that. The throat tattoo and the chest tattoo combo, who's taking this broad on a date? I mean, I guess there's a bunch of dudes, crazy tats and stuff. I get it. That's fine. Beauty subjective. Bend her over. It's fine.
Go on the first date. Let me know in the comments.
The answer is hell no.
I think it was after my third child. I turned to my husband at that time and I said, wow, being a single mom is hard. I'm so glad that I have you and I don't have to raise these children by myself. Boy, at that time I did not know that I would someday be a single mom of not just 3 kids, but 7. But here I am, single mom of 7 kids.
Not a family, that's like a African village.
Okay, single moms need to...
A single mom of 7 kids. But how do you look at your husband or your boyfriend and go, man, it's so hard being a single mom? It's like, dude's sitting right there. What do you mean? Hey, they're all about manifestation. You know what I mean? The stars align, full moon. You know, it's a gibbous. Hey, she got exactly what she put out into the ether. You know, hey, it's perfect. The crystals really do work. It's awesome.
And I know you're not hearing it because I keep seeing...
If you're a single mom, just hear this for a couple of minutes. It's not said enough. Okay, yeah, let's hear it. Lay it on us, big mama.
After video, for some reason, of toxic men talking about why they wouldn't date single mums. So here's what you need to know. Number 1, single parenting does not decrease your value in any way. The amount of grit, resolve, determination, ambition and hard work it takes to raise a child on your own makes you an amazing individual. Those are all characteristics I would look for in a partner. And any decent guy would know this. They would look at a single mum and go, my God, how amazing is she?
You know what's hilarious? Most single moms literally will say, I won't date a guy with a kid. So, yeah, you're the minority, man. Why wouldn't a guy date me? I have a kid that's not theirs. I don't get it.
Doing a job that 2 people usually do, and the rest. I'm lucky if she gives me the time of day, and they are. It always kind of amuses me and baffles me that men would look at a woman and think her value is less because she's a single mum, when the only reason she's a single mum is because some bloke somewhere else isn't pulling his weight. Next thing you need to know, you can find guys who will treat you amazingly. My boyfriend never wanted kids. He wanted a free, easy single life, and he ended up with me, and I've got my 3 unschooled kids. It would be hard to meet someone that is more into parenting than me, and the way he treats me is phenomenal. I'll give you some examples. Recently we went to Cornwall for a week. He was already down in Cornwall, so I could...
It's like don't have kids with some guy who doesn't want to have kids, idiot. Like, seriously. I'm starting to think they're doing this on purpose.
How are we supposed to balance everything? I am drowning. I wake up in the morning, I pack my kids' lunches, I drive them to school, I have to rush back so I can make it to my first meeting. My boss tells me that I'm not engaged enough on Zoom, so I have to try harder there. I spend all day doing my job. When is it just enough?
So who takes care of you?
I do.
That's perfect. I love it.
So earlier this year, I ended a relationship and cut off an engagement from a great man.
Yeah.
He was a good man.
Perfect.
He loved God.
Yep.
He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me.
Yep.
He was handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing.
Yeah. What? There's still something missing. Yeah, fucking Ray Ray's dick in your ass.
How are we supposed to balance everything? I am.
Oh, this woman's back again?
Not a single mom. You can keep watching, but this is really meant for single mamas. Most of you know this, but I grew up with a single mom. Last week was 11 years since she's been gone. My mother lost her battle to addiction and passed away from an accidental overdose. I remember watching my mom struggle silently, raising 2 kids on her own on a waitress salary. She got no help from anybody, especially her ex-husband. She tried her best to hide her fears and tears from us.
Not to downplay it, that sucks he lost his mom. I've lost my mom too. I understand that. I really do. But it doesn't make it okay for you to go date a single mom and go be the hero of the story. That's the problem with this guy. Instead of going, oh man, you really need to pick your partner wisely, because obviously your dad either A, was nowhere to be found, or B, maybe your mom made it really hard. My dad had a kid that I've never even met. I have a brother I never even met. But you know what? Years later, I come to find out that the woman made it impossible for him. Impossible. And she ended up 86ing herself. On purpose, not accidentally. So, sometimes you don't know what's really going on. Because my dad was a good dad. He was like, Jack, I tried. He's like, I tried, and it got to the point where it was so hard to even see this kid. You know what I mean? It's not always, but this is what you get in a result. No, it's perfect. You want to date a single mom? Take care of a couple kids that aren't yours? That's on you. And I'm not insulting you guys watching. I know you know better. Okay? Good God. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me see what else he has to say. Hold on.
And I know you do the same with your kids. That's what single moms do, right? Try to protect their kids at all costs. I have the utmost respect for every single one of you. You don't want your kids to worry. Just know that your kids appreciate you, even if they don't vocalize it. I promise you they do. I didn't start vocalizing how much my mom really meant to me and how much I respected and appreciated her and the fact that she was my role model until way later in life, and it's something that I regret to this day. Her job, your job, is harder than any other job in this world. I know for a fact that a lot of you are just scraping by and trying everything to make ends meet, and I promise you things will look up. Your kids are your world, and you are theirs. I was so lucky to have my mom as my protector in this crazy world, and your kids are too. My message today is please stop being so hard on yourself. You are literally doing the job of 2 people all by yourself. You are amazing. You are the living, breathing representation of my mother. That's why I do what I do. That's why I say what I say. And I know a lot of my content is silly at times and funny, but the topic of single motherhood is something I take very seriously. Not enough people talk about it. Your kids see every single thing you do.
Okay, if this guy's not gay, he is tapping in to that single mom market. They are going to be all up in his DMs. Jesus Christ. No offense. Silly and funny, I get it. Good God. If you made it through that with me, bless your soul, brother. Good God. Yeah, this channel's called Modern Dating here. Pretty cool channel. Give him a like. I think it's like one of those AI channels. Always appreciate you guys commenting. I'm going to read some of your comments now. Could be you. Has anyone noticed women give each other some of the worst advice ever? It's perfect. It's awesome. And sometimes this guy too. For men, it's love. For women, it's business. Yeah, well, makes sense. Strictly business, baby. The smoke gesture had me cracking up. What they smoking? AI Ricky is a wise guy. We can learn a lot from his wisdom. Oh yeah, this other channel I watched got like an AI character. And it's like a real dude, but it's like an AI voice. It really trips you out. Call him AI Ricky. They would rather die alone waiting around for Mr. Perfect. A man just like their father is not good enough. Wait, just like their father, he is not good enough. This is the attitude of a woman that works at the Postal Service. Yeah, Postal Service has really gone downhill. Okay. Taking the day off from being hot. LOL. This dude is always commenting. Tony Armstrong, 7141. Appreciate you, Tony. You're always in there. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, this chick was like wearing a baggy sweater and stuff, and another girl said, well, you know, when you dress down like that, guys think you're more accessible because you're not like the hottest you could be. So I said, take on the day from being hot. All right, we'll finish off on this one. My mom was a single mother of 4. I am the youngest, and my mother married my ex-stepfather when I was 10, and they were married for 20 years. The final 2 years that they were married, my older brother, who is a drug addict with 2 kids, moved in with them. He has always been very disrespectful to the guy. I consider him my father after living with them for almost 2 years. My stepfather told my mother he was going to leave if she didn't kick them out. A little bit about my past history with him and my stepfather. Paid $20,000 from Bellingham. Bailing them out. Bellingham. $20,000 from bailing them out of jail after being told that my brother would pay them back, but never did. My mom always babied my older brother, even when using my stepfather's money. Well, happy to say he left my mother and is now married to a Vietnamese woman. It just sucks I don't get to talk to him. It just sucks that I don't get to talk to him either, but I'm happy he is happy. Holy Nikes. Wow. Yep. Single moms. Go snag one up. They're perfect. Good Lord. That was fun. Good times.